Hi everyone, it's COM 712 Quantitative Analysis and Communication. It's Dr. Spates bringing you your weekly checklist. Here is our week 4. We've got a lot happening. I want you to start off with your course textbook readings, which are chapters 6 and 7. You're going to be looking at both variables and measurement. This is very important to understanding how to put together your final paper. So please make sure you read these chapters as well as watch the videos in course materials that will help answer a question from last week about the difference between research questions and hypotheses and what their purpose are. There's some drills included in there for you so you can actually follow along and listen to the material as well as practice knowing the difference between those two types of statements. Again, chapter 6 and 7. Next, I want to pay attention to your first official homework assignment, which is the key terms assignment due next week on February 12th, again by 11:59 p.m. So you have a week to complete this. But there are 20 terms that are common to this course and common to this type of method that you need to become familiar with. And so you're going to be looking at those terms and defining them according to your book or other academic journals and finding examples of how those terms are used. So you're going to turn in the term, the definition, and a citation or example of that term being used. And so there's a chart available for you on Blackboard. Look under assignments. It is called the Key Terms Assignment. Again, I want to point your attention to the videos that will help you understand hypotheses and research questions, why we use them, and how to use them. Again, there are some drills in there for you to practice. I encourage you to complete that. That will help you make sure that you write a good research question or make a good hypothesis for your final paper. Speaking of your final paper, you can begin working on your research plan. I really enjoyed hearing your responses about what you're interested in as far as communication research, and I encourage you to start looking up things that interest you. There is a brainstorming sheet as well as an official research plan that you will want to complete as soon as possible and turn that in. I'm going to give you about 2 weeks to complete that. So you can start on your paper, but it is important that you begin looking at the things that interest you as terms of communication research and look at the instructions for your final paper. That is all available in assignments. There should be a folder there called Final Paper, and that will explain the guidelines, the expectations of what you'll be turning in on each of your papers. If you haven't already, you can continue with the city training, which is due March 19th. You want to make sure that you are certified to do research with Missouri State University. So that's important that you complete that. Most of you have sent that to me already. Thank you very much. If you have not already, go ahead and complete it when you can, but you want to make sure it's done by March 19th. Anything after March 19th will cause an automatic deduction in your paper. Thank you so much for those of you who are participating in the discussion. Remember that is a natural expectation of the class. Although there are not direct points added, you can lose points in this class by not participating. So it's important that you are posting and being a part of the conversation that takes place. There is no discussion board this week. However, you do have the key terms assignment and your research plan to work on. So there is plenty for you to do. As always, I welcome your questions and concerns. If you would like to reach out to me, you can do so by email, as well as set up an appointment with me, whether it be in face-to-face, or we can use the Zoom conference application, which will allow us to meet via audio or audio and video chat. Thank you all, and I wish you a great week 4. If you have any questions, again, reach out to me. Other than that, have a great week, and I'll see you on Blackboard.